The Finals is a free-to-play game that I had the opportunity to test during the open beta testing that runs from October 26th to November 5th on Xbox Series, PlayStation 5 and Steam. The game was entertaining and it had a lot of unique mechanics that set it apart from other FPS titles with its dynamic and destructible environment that players can use to their advantage and outsmart their opponents. It didn't give me the vibe of an unfinished game, except for the limited number of maps, but I didn't experience any lags, bugs or glitches and everything was just smooth. Gameplay and modes. The Finals is set in a futuristic virtual reality show that puts players in competition in various arenas for fame and glory, and takes some inspiration from known titles like Cyberpunk and Battlefield. For now, only 3 modes are available. Tournament, which is cash out. This is the main mode of the game where 4 teams of 3 players each try to find and deposit cash boxes in different vaults. The team that manages to gather the most amount of money wins the match. Quick Cash. This is similar to the tournament mode, but it's less competitive with 3 teams of 3 players competing to deposit cash boxes in one vault. The game ends when the team reaches a certain amount of money or when the time runs out. Banquet is different from the other 2. This time the 4 teams of 3 players each will not gather money from depositing in cash boxes, but from enemies or the environment, and the last team with the most coins at the end wins the match. I like this mode because it is so chaotic and fun to play with friends without thinking too much about affecting your rank. Destruction, destruction, destruction. I just love that. I had a lot of fun altering the environment to my advantage, especially when trying to revive a downed teammate or when defending an area close to the objective. Environmental destruction is a feature that Battlefield is known for. This makes sense since the Finals was developed by a new studio founded by former DICE developers who also worked on Battlefield games before. I have noticed similarities in weapons animations also. The Finals features 3 classes: light, medium and heavy. If you like speed and agility, then this class is for you. But be aware, the light class is also the most fragile. I found that it's easy to get more frags when sticking to close range combat with this class and not engaging in long range combat. Light class is very quick and can easily flank enemies and surprise them with swift attacks. In addition to being fast, you can also turn on the cloaking ability, which makes you invisible. This will make it even harder for the enemy to detect you. But once detected and the enemy team starts shooting, then it's time to get out as soon as possible since the light class has the lowest health and armor. This class requires a lot of skill and reflexes, but once mastered, you will become unstoppable. The medium class. Whether you like being offensive or defensive, you can rely on this class. The medium class is dynamic and can perform well at long distances as well as short ones. All the tactics of the other 2 classes can apply to this one. In addition to that, this class can heal themselves or their allies, increasing the possibility of surviving and eventually winning the match. Heavy class. As the name suggests, this class is the slowest of them all, but on the other hand is the most powerful. If you are stuck and being pinned by the enemy team and your health is low, well, that's a bad situation for the heavy class. However, you will do just fine in other situations, dominating a long-range combat and controlling objectives using snipers, sledgehammers, and riot shield. The heavy class can basically enable wall hacks. They can see the enemy team through the walls. But to balance things out, they've made this class an easy target by lowering their mobility and agility. You can always customize your character with various cosmetics and weapon skins. So in conclusion, the Finals is an innovative game that blends chaos and destruction with competitive FPS mechanics. Adding to that, the game allows for creativity and strategy, which makes it unique and had me excited for the full release and what the developers will add to the game in the future. I can tell that this game will be a blast and we will definitely see it in esports. So we reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future. See you next time.